Hi, and welcome to Trading with TK, teaching you to turn ideas into money. We're at www.tradingwithtk.com. And today's Friday, April 2nd. I thought the market closed pretty good for a Friday. Most traders don't like to go home with their positions, but, I think there's more than traders involved in this market. I think we got the big institutional funds buying, and they're not traders. They're buying, and they'll hold on to these positions. They're not looking just to flip them out. So these are long-term players that are buying these stocks today. Market made another new high, so we've got all new support levels again. Every time they move higher, our support level. So we'll go over that in our final segment, so you don't want to miss that. Hang around for that. What kind of week did we have? Well, we sold Micron Technologies for an 11.6% profit. We sold ARRS for a 19.6% profit, and I got rid of this ADLR. We lost less than 1% on it. One of my viewers informed me that there was a drug approval pending, if they get the approval, the stock opens up $3. If they don't get the approval, the stock opens down $3. And I'm not going to be held hostage to some people in the FDA saying yay or nay to my whether I make money or not. So I just couldn't stay with the position based on knowing that. And because look what happened to DSCO, Discovery Labs. They didn't get an approval on one of their drugs. The stock's down 49% in one day. No thank you. I don't like those odds. So that's why that stock was sold. But what else have we got? We've got a new idea for you on Monday morning. I'm calling it my sleeping giant. And we'll take a look at the stock we bought today, 3Com, and then of course we're going to go over the indexes. We'll show you where all new support areas are, and show you something interesting in the transportation average about a support area we looked at last night. So hang around for that. All right, let's without further ado, our new idea, our sleeping giant, as I'm calling it, for Monday is AMD. It's Advanced Micro Devices, the semiconductor. Big companies like Intel's biggest competitor. And it looks so cheap to me. It's a sleeping giant. So in just a moment, we'll show you the chart, and I'll show you exactly how we're going to take this idea and turn it into some money. So don't go away. I'll be right back. Okay, we're looking at a daily bar chart of AMD, Advanced Micro Devices. There's a call on the long side. We'll be looking to buy this stock somewhere around 6.15. It closed at 6.16. So if you get some at 6, fine. If you have to pay 6.20, that would be fine too, I think, because the picture I'm looking at, the nickel here or nickel there, isn't going to make any difference if I turn out to be right. Now, I want to zoom out to show you where this stock used to trade. This used to be a $41 stock. And the last time it was trading down at this area, this 6 area, was back in 2003. So I just think it's such a great opportunity down here, especially even if you're a long-term player, you want to buy some of this and just tuck it away, because I just think it's a great opportunity. But even for a trade, it looks pretty good. Let me point out what I'm looking at. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit to give you a better look. Okay, I see a little bit of a breakout here and then a pullback. So I'm calling this breakout pullback. This is. That's your breakout. There's your breakout and pullback today. This is your support area. On top of that, I also see what I believe is a reverse head and shoulders pattern. I'll point that out, okay? Left shoulder, right shoulder, a little sloppy, but it's there. And of course, this is the head. So that's basically what I see. It's a bullish formation. It just looks so cheap to me. It's like a sleeping giant. So let me recap that. That's Advanced Micro Devices, a call on the long side, and I think we can make an initial $2 on the first trade, but I believe it can actually go a lot higher than that once it gets going. The volume today was almost 16 million shares changed hands. It does trade a lot of volume every day. So when the institutions are looking to buy something, these are the kind of stocks they come after, because they can buy a lot of it, and because they have a lot of money. All right, let's take a look at the stock we bought this morning, 3Com. Give you a little bit of an update. I paid $2.47 this morning, and we're working off of this ascending triangle, and it's still intact. Stock closed unchanged at 246. So we'll put that in our portfolio, and we'll take another look at it when we sell it. Okay, let's take a look at the major indexes, because there's a lot I want to show you. And I keep running out of time because I only have 10 minutes on YouTube. So All right, this is the Dow. I'm zoomed. I'll zoom out to give you the overall picture. That reverse head and shoulders here, the breakout, and we've just been going higher and higher ever since then. But let's get into the closeness of where the new support areas are. Okay, because we got this new breakout today. Okay, prior to this, our support area was off this old high. Those are the lines we drew last night. Matter of fact, I'll put them back in so as a reminder. But because we got this breakout, we now have a new support area, and it's the old high that it just bettered. Bettered, is that a word? Sounds strange, but you know what I mean. Better than. So this high here is now the support area. So now we're going to turn this into an hourly chart and see how all this played out. Okay, last night this was our support area that we were looking for if we didn't get this breakout. If this pattern here was to roll over and come down here, we were looking to buy stock in here. But what happened was this morning we got a breakout. So because we get a breakout in the higher highs, now all of this becomes support. And you can see exactly how it held up. This is 13,000 by the way, area. So it got right down into it, penetrated a little bit, but then it popped right out of it. And by the way, this pattern that developed right here is bodes well for Monday morning. Well, let me say that. So 13,000 is a good support area. If they pull back again there, I think it would be a buying opportunity. Let's take a look at the transportation average. Transport's made another new recovery high, but then pulled back. And our new support area is right in here. So let's take a look at the hourly. This is what I wanted to show you. Now last night, when we were looking at support areas, I remember drawing a line straight across there at the price was 52.47 if I remember correctly. And look, right to it just about, and then bounces right off of it. I mean, how unbelievable is that? Okay, but that's how technical analysis works. That's the way it's supposed to work. And this market is starting to become very technically intelligent. It's doing what it should do. And it's becoming easier and easier to read each time. That may change in the future, but right now it's technically intelligent. As you can see, this sell-off down here held this support, made another new high. So it's doing what it's supposed to do. All right. That's the transports. Let's take a look at the QQQQs, because they also made a new recovery high. And after they made the new recovery high, as they pulled back, the high they broke above becomes the support right there. And of course, anything underneath that, like right in here, this old high is even more support. Well, let's take a look at that on an hourly chart and see where those numbers come up. Okay. It's not as authentic as I would. Okay. Let's go back to last night's numbers. We talked about that being a really good support area, but we also thought that this pattern here might roll over and come down. But instead, we got that breakout. And once you get the breakout, you get new support areas. And this cluster becomes the support area. So as you see, after the breakout, as it pulls back into it, it holds it almost perfectly and then pops out of it again. This also bodes well for Monday morning, by the way, this formation. Okay, and this area here now in the QQQs is 48.36 is our new support area here. You can kind of forget about that, but this is in case the world comes to an end. Now, yesterday, in case the world came to an end, was down here. So even the world coming to an end support areas actually start to move up along with everything else. Okay, so anyway, that's my view of the market. Until Monday morning, this is TK signing off.